More pucks. Well, it's time to jump back in to JoCat's Guides to D&D, and we are here for the Monk. I had the fortune of playing the Monk the first time, like when it went from 2nd edition to 3rd edition. Me and a group of friends of mine, we were gonna play a game, and I decided to roll a Monk who promptly, thanks to a delayed blast fireball, lost all the hair on his body and became therefore known as the Hairless Wonder. And because for whatever reason on him, no matter what I rolled, no matter what I did, it always seemed to work out, and sometimes it would work out spectacularly. And so, my friend Jason had this habit of saying the Hairless Wonder strikes again. So, no eyebrows, no hair on his head, no hair on his arms. He basically got it all singed off by a single delayed blast fireball that he took the brunt of. Warpugs, if I can advise anybody on anything, do not try to absorb a delayed blast fireball. It is not exactly good for your health, your mental stability, and any future endeavors that you might have that involve any kind of follicle commercial gain. It just won't work, okay? It just won't work. But here we are, JoCat's crap guide to D&D 5th edition, The Monk. Let's get into it.
Why? Because, bitch, you were taking too long. Welcome to a crap guide to D&D.
Nice.
Fighting is like a science and can be used for either side of the moral spectrum. It can be used for evil, like punctuating arguments, expressing a salty loss, and beating up nerds, or it can be used for good, like self-defense, artistic expression, and beating up nerds. And monks are those who have trained heavily in the nerd beating up science of mixed martial arts, foregoing any sort of traditional filthy weapon proficiencies and instead opting for wanting to punch, bam, boom, slam, kick, punch stuff. You start with no armor because, like a barbarian, you have the ability to deflect and dodge attacks with the power of your unconstrained birthday suit. But unlike barbarian, you don't have to rely on the pathetic material world to explodify goblins. You have your knuckles. Martial arts training means you can serve up extra punchables for the bad guys as a bonus action, so no matter
Punchables are good.
how you're doing, as Mama said, you'll be dishing out more pain-induced fistings than two lesbians who consider watching porn as a reasonable substitute for sex ed. But it's not all coochie destruction. The Monk is a slippery piece of work who's really good at avoiding any oncoming fistings, like a millennial trying to get their life together avoids self-care, by catching them if they're a fist projectile or dodging out of the way if it's an area of fists. As you grow stronger, you can translate a fist if it's punching in a different language, and avoid any infections if the fister forgot to take a shower that night. As a monk, your shtick is the key feature, but since I can't come up with any way to make this section much funnier, and also because key translates to poop in Thai, that's how I'm going to refer to it from now on. You gain more and more poop as you level up, and you can spend your poopy points on various skills to do all sorts of things, like stun people, reroll saves, mask yourself and turn invisible, and any other number of crazy things based on which anime you want to imitate. I would...
Because you are a ninja. You are effectively a ninja.
recommend Kensei so you could use the dual-wield chainsaw shotgun laser earrings if it weren't for the fact that every other archetype was just cooler in every way, wearing fancy outfits and taking the time to actually learn how to fist properly. Oh man, what a tough decision. Do I want to use a pokey stick or do I want to fire Hadoukens and Kamehameha Blast? What an enticing decision. I'm really gonna have to think about. Don't stop, we're in luck now! And now you know how to play Monk. You're welcome.
Monk was such a fun class. Monk was such an absolutely fun class. And I like the fact that he has put in things down here. He has put in the little tiny things down here. The miniatures. Barbarian, there's the cleric, the monk, the fighter, bard, and the druid. Guys, do you feel more educated? I know I do. I know I feel more educated now than I did before. If you're wondering, I seem a little bit down. I am a little bit under the weather right now, mainly because sleeping arrangements have been rough. But thankfully today, thank you Patreon specifically, we have been able to remedy that. I'm going to be sleeping on the bed for the first time since I have came into this house. Not a great bed, but it's a bed. And it's not the floor. which means I'm in a much better mood already. But it has been an event. Warpugs, until next time, what I'm going to do is move on from here. Gnash my teeth bitterly at the fact that I want to play something like a wizard or a sorcerer, and I can't wait till he gets into those. I cannot wait until he gets into the actual classes that I want to play. Until then, all of JoCat's links are going to be in the description down below. Please check him out. Check mine out as well, including Patreon, Discord, everything like that. And I will see you guys next time. Now, I'm going to go try to eat something, because I am hungry. And I'm still fat. Later, Warpugs.